Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today, His Excellency the Governor Richard Tafari, in exercise of his powers under the Commission of Inquiry's ordinance, has appointed a Commission of Inquiry to inquire into the activities of current and past parliamentarians. We believe that a Commission of Inquiry provides an opportunity for all allegations to be thoroughly investigated and for those that are innocent and have been wrongly accused to be exonerated. It also provides an opportunity for those that have engaged in wrongful acts to be held to account. We therefore welcome the Commission of Inquiry and call on all citizens and residents of our beautiful Turks and Caicos Islands to comply with the commissioners and to provide all information known to them. The Commission of Inquiry has resulted in the FCO's and the governor's acceptance of the recommendations that have been made by the Foreign Affairs Committee. The road to this point has been a long one. But as we move forward, it is important for all of us to understand our joint responsibility in ensuring the integrity of our country. An integrity that can only be preserved and can only be enhanced by unearthing all wrongdoing and ensuring that those that have done wrong will be held to account. There are those from the opposite party that will come to you and see this as part of a quest and try to spin this as a quest for power. We simply say our quest is not and has never been about power. We have always been about good governance. We have not been about money, but about morality. We have been about ensuring the protection of the rights of the people of the Turks and Caicos Islands. And we believe that today sends a signal that the days of corrupt politicians will soon be behind us. Today sends a signal that injustice and corruption will not go unanswered or unquestioned in our society. As this Commission of Inquiry begins, we wish to send a signal to the international community that the allegations of corruption are predominantly levied at a few persons within the executive of our country and are not indicative of the way business is done in the Turks and Caicos Islands or of the people of the Turks and Caicos Islands. We are an honest, God-fearing people where honesty and integrity are the order of the day in most of our homes and in the way we do business in our beautiful by nature country. As with any family, organization, or country, there will be some bad apples. And it is only in a country of laws that we can hold those persons to account. Today is indicative of the fact that we are a people of laws, a people of morality, an honest people that will not stand for wrong. Therefore, we urge all that are doing business with the private sector of our country to continue with their business dealings, as they too will be protected by our system of laws. The Turks and Caicos is still the most beautiful place on God's green earth, and is still a place that provides great investment opportunities, and is still a place to do business. We believe that the calling of this Commission of Inquiry underscores the point that as a people and as a country, we will always hold every politician and everyone in elected office, everyone that serves in public office, to the highest standards of ethics, morality, and integrity and transparency. As to the people of our country, as the process continues, you will notice that the government will continue to attack members of the opposition rather than face the issues at hand and their own wrongdoing. They will continue to use the TCI and new media to spread their propaganda. They have been in operation for over 4 months, and they boast of the fact that of the times when the opposition have had an opportunity to speak on that medium. In 4 months, if you combine all the time that we've had on TCI New Media, it amounts to less than an hour and a half in 4 months. They have refused to answer our written requests for access and have refused our phone calls. We therefore think that TCI Media, New Media, violates all sense of fairness in our country and any sense of fair play that will be expected in any political arena that calls itself a democracy. We have concerns which we will highlight. Number one, in response to a parliamentary question, the Premier indicated to the public that TCI New Media was a quasi-government body. Yet, through our research, we have yet to be able to identify any statutes or laws that would set out the governing of this medium. Two, the TCI New Media is a line item in the Premier's budgetary allotment. Therefore, we think it lends itself to an inherent misuse by one cabinet member. We are concerned as to whether or not cabinet has or has not granted authority for this organization to exist, as there is no legislation governing it. The TCI New Media has allowed PNP operatives to have unlimited access to this supposed government medium without pay, therefore abusing the financial resources of the Turks and Caicos Islands. Opposition members have not been offered the same time, even for paid time, or given an opportunity to participate in the uncontrolled access to this supposed government information system. In consideration of the above, we have today written to His Excellency the Governor, asking him to ensure that the laws of our country are upheld. If TCI New Media is operating illegally, then we believe he, as the chief lawmaker, needs to ensure that the laws are upheld. We further requested that he take immediate action during the course of the day-to-day to either ensure that TCI New Media conforms to the laws of the Turks and Caicos Islands with equity to all parties, or that it ceases to operate. We believe that it is important that the issues surrounding TCI New Media be addressed immediately, especially as the Commission of Inquiry has been called, and we believe that the government will use this as a propaganda machine to try to attack those that have made submissions and seek to dissuade persons of our country from being a part of the process that leads to better governance in our country.